Would you like to support our YouTube channel at no additional cost to yourself? Simply change your Amazon bookmark to one with our affiliate code or use our affiliate code next time you go to make an Amazon purchase. Link to the affiliate code will be in the description below, along with a link to a video explaining more about the process.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Paul here from the Project Titan Gaming channel, and today I have that long-awaited part 2 video of basically the top 5 reasons Black Ops 3 sucks. That was the first one that goes up. Now we're looking at the positive side of the spectrum with the top 5 reasons that Black Ops 3 is amazing. So basically, we're just gonna go through and I'm going to tell you guys why I think the game is good and why I think it's enjoyable and why I think that it isn't a bust, because I'll be honest, I think for me personally the top 5 reasons why the game is good outweighs the 5 reasons why it sucks. In my opinion, I certainly enjoy the game. I know everyone has their own opinion of Call of Duties. Some people love certain ones and hate others. It's just kind of a personal thing. And I think the community as a whole is really a big fan of the game as well, so that's always a good thing. Anyway, guys, so this commentary might be a little rough. I've been popping Dayquils for like 9 days straight. It's kind of rough, and I think we just got like a foot of snow last night, so yeah, I don't know what that has to do with it, but I'm feeling it right now, guys. Anyway, we're hopping right into this top 5 list, guys. Let's get it. Alright, guys, so coming in at our number 5 spot on the top 5 reasons that Black Ops 3 is amazing is number 5. You guys should know this. I make a lot of videos on it. Is that they fixed the supply drops for the better, and really I think that improved everything. Honestly, like I know it's not really a huge part of the game, like the actual gameplay, how the game works, things like that, but I just think that's one of the big things that they improved over the last game, and that really just, to me, that shows that they learned their lesson, that pay to win is very, very bad, so that's why they took out pay to win pretty much, and it's just a huge benefit. Like, they did this right. This is the perfect supply drop where it's cool, you get great stuff, people still do it, and people still like it, so it's interesting, entertaining, and everything like that, and people still make videos on it. It's still exciting to open them. I love opening them. I love watching videos of other people open them too, and it's just like, but none of that affects the actual gameplay, which is great, because then you don't have people going out there and spending $200-300 just to get that one gun that's better than everyone else, and it keeps the whole game balanced better, which actually we'll come back to that in a minute, because that'll come up later. Anyway, in our number 4 spot is the specialists. I actually enjoy these specialists. Like, it's a fun change to the game that no other Call of Duty before has quite had, so it just kind of livens the game up. Honest to God, there's nothing else I can say about it, because you're either on there's two sides to the specialist spectrum. You either love them or you hate them, and honestly, at first I thought I was going to hate them when I heard the idea of a specialist like Destiny or something like that. I was worried. I truly was. I thought it was going to ruin the game. But now, what are we, 3 months into it? Almost 4? 3.5? Something like that. Honest to God, I can say that these things have improved the game. Now, I'm not saying that I want them in every Call of Duty, but it's one of those things that, like, for this Call of Duty, it's great, but I hope to God it's not in the next one. That's just my opinion. It's like, there's nothing wrong with them that I wouldn't want them in the next one. It's just like, keep it in this game, kind of. Anyway, that's not for this video anyway, but yeah, the specialists, they just make it interesting, and it's a little extra strategy of which specialist you want to use based on which kind of game you're going for, based on your play style that you're going for this game, based on the gun you're using, based on your opponents, based on the map, based on the game mode, I guess you could say. It adds that one more thing to a class and like your overall setup before you get into the game that just, to me, it does the trick. It livens it up, but yeah, I guess is the best way I can describe it. It's fresh, it's new, it hasn't really been in other games. I mean, Destiny kind of had it, but this is a whole new level of specialist, and I truly enjoy this. So that's it. It's a huge plus for me on the Black Ops 3, game. So coming in at number 3, this one has nothing to do with multiplayer, so I guess this is kind of, I mean, it's still in the game, don't get me wrong, but it's not multiplayer, so it's a little different than the other things that have been on these 2 lists so far. It is zombies. Zombies look so good in this game, and I can't wait for these DLC zombies maps to come out. It's going to be so amazing, honestly. Like, if you look at all the detail they put in the first map, the thing is, the first map is starting to get a little old and boring, just because I, unfortunately, did not get the season pass, so that means I don't have access to the other zombies map yet. So it's like, when you have to play the same zombies map over and over and over and over and over again, it just kind of gets boring eventually, so that's why it's slightly starting to get boring. But when you take a look at it from when it was fresh, it was the best, and stuff like that, it is so intricate. Now trust me, I know other maps like Origins have been intricate. This isn't the first intricate zombies map, but it just looks so good, and it's just, I have literally no complaints about it. It's one of those things where, to me, it feels like I can play that game and go as long as I can every game and be doing something different, whether it's getting the sword, the civil protector, the wonder weapon. Always gotta get that pack-a-punch first round, and stuff like that. Like, I think that's just it's a huge part of the game, and it's a fresh thing to be able to go to a nice zombies game, and then, you know, in between multiplayer games and stuff, so multiplayer doesn't get too dry. Like, I mean, I know Advanced Warfare had zombies, and we actually played zombies a considerable amount. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't Black Ops 3 zombies, you know what I mean? It wasn't Black Ops zombies in general, if you feel me. So anyway, guys, that is that. Zombies is amazing, if you guys didn't already know that, which I'm sure you did. Anyway, coming in at number 2, this comes back to what I was saying in number 5. We have the fact that the guns are fairly well balanced, honest to God. It seems like you can actually go out there to a point and use almost any gun but like 2 and still do well as long as you play with them right. Now, that doesn't mean that you can just sit in the back of the map and camp with a Vesper, or be running around straight just rushing with like a dingo or a huge LMG, but it means that, like, whatever playstyle you're going for, there's always a gun, and there's always multiple choices for a gun. Other games, you've been locked down to, like, if you're not using this gun in this scenario, you're screwed. You're not winning that gunfight unless he doesn't see you. Like Advanced Warfare, it was like, if you're not using a BAL or an ASM1, you're not winning a gunfight. Unless you were me with that IMR, I think it was, that I could just melt people because they suck, and I was an OG god at that game. But this game, you can literally use anything. All the assault rifles are good in their own ways. All the SMGs are great in their own ways. There's no waste guns in this game other than like one shotgun and one LMG that I hate. But other than that, honest to God, it's amazing how they did it. And huge props to Black Ops 3 and Treyarch for actually making the guns worthwhile and balanced in this game. It's a huge, huge thing for these guns to be like the way they are. And I can't express how big it is to the game that you're not locked down to using 1 or 2 specific guns if you want to do well. That is so important for the lifespan, the fun, and the freshness of a game over a long period of time. So anyway, guys, coming in at number 1 in our top 5 of reasons that Black Ops 3 is great. It's an amazing game. People love it. I love it. It is that, for God's sakes, it's Treyarch. Treyarch has done the little things right over the years so well. Now, the only one thing I will say is the skill-based matchmaking, but we're going to forget about that for 2 seconds here, guys. And we're just going to, like, honest to God, Treyarch does stuff right. There's, like, the maps aren't great, but there's no bad maps. There aren't a trash map. They didn't put in a map that was bad. They didn't put in a gun that was bad. They made zombies perfect. They made the campaign great, even though I didn't play it, but Hoover played it, and he gave me some information about it. And it's just one of those things. It's hard to do every little thing right and make every little thing, the small things, too, that people don't really take for granted almost. They take for granted the little things that Treyarch does right, and that Treyarch has locked down as a company that makes Black Ops 3 and the other Call of Duty games. Like, honestly, Treyarch's, I hate to say it, but they're probably the best company. My favorite, personally, is Sledgehammer. I love Sledgehammer, but it's just like, Treyarch does the little things right, and you can never take that away from them. They're just good at what they do. They're just flat out, they make good games, and when it comes to Treyarch, you can always count on the game being playable for a long period of time, like this game is, guys. Black Ops 3 is great. I expect it to be one of those games where it's not like people, by may are going to be going back to playing like Black Ops 2. You know what I mean? Call of Duty might be getting older by then, it always is, but it's going to be because Call of Duty itself is getting old, not the game. This game has a long lifespan ahead of it, guys. My voice is getting so bad. My nose is so plugged up and just congested. I can barely talk anymore, but we're keeping this commentary going, guys. Treyarch's bomb. Black Ops 3 is probably my second or third favorite Call of Duty of all time. Definitely, I'd say first or second favorite Call of Duty. The only one that might have it beat out is, I mean, I don't know. There's 3 Call of Duties I like: MW3, Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, all for different reasons, guys. In Ghost, honest to God, I haven't hated a game since Black Ops 1, honestly. Since then, I've loved them all. Anyway, that's not the point of this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, comment below if you have any other reasons why Black Ops 3 is great that I didn't cover in this video, or if you want to debate why it's great, or if you want to like refute one of the ways that I said it's great and say that that's really not making it great, that makes it worse, something like that, guys. Hit up the comment section below, stay subscribed for future Black Ops 3 content, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.
Get fresh off the grill, get fresh off the grill, nigga, keeping it hot. Get fresh off the grill, get fresh off the grill. Yeah, I'm bouncing the hopper, nigga, you can't stop me.